Hi everybody, welcome to Hey What's Cooking, and my name is Suki Tong, and for those of you who have subscribed to this channel, yeah, I think you must have missed me, and it's been like let's say maybe 2 years or maybe one and a half years since I got back into the channel. Anyway, welcome to the channel, and it's been a while. So I've been busy writing my book. Oh yeah, I'll tell you more about it as it's nearing the end process. I'm nearing the final, I would say final lap. I've got like 6,000 plus words more to go because I'm writing a 30K word book. Anyway, I'll tell you more about it. Yeah, so yeah, so today I will be cooking shrimp scampi. It's my all-time favorite food, and it's my all-time favorite comfort food. Okay, and as for those of you who have watched the channel, you will be expecting the cards. Yeah, remember I would show you the cards. Yeah. So anyway, it's without further ado, let me start the whole process. So of course I've got shrimp. Yeah, so there's shrimp there. All right, so I have seasoned the shrimp. Okay, so now the thing about seafood is this: you don't want a very strong, because seafood has a tendency to have very what you might call it oops, the phone went crooked. Okay, excuse me. And yeah, so seafood has a tendency to have very strong smell and sometimes strong taste. Okay, like what some people might call it the seafoody kind of taste or the smell. So when you cook seafood, it is important to after the seafood has been thawed, like the shrimp and all that stuff, you need to wash it in salt water. Okay, just put a little dash of salt and put a little bit of water and just rinse it. Then that would take away that seafood kind of edge to it. You know what I mean? Anyway, yeah. So I've seasoned it. I've already seasoned the shrimp. Okay, with ginger water. Hang on, let me show you. So so this is inside here. There's ginger water. So it's like water and ginger, and I pounded, okay, using the mortar and pestle. All right, yeah. So for those of you who want to get this, you can get it from the Asian market. They have tons of it. Okay, yeah, the mortar and pestle is fantastic. I swear by it. Okay. So 1 tablespoon of ginger water and a little bit of salt. Yeah. And a little bit of black pepper. So why ginger water? Okay, so the thing is this: ginger takes away the edge of the smell or taste. Like, so for example, when I cook poultry, chicken, yeah, all right, or when I cook pork, yeah, I usually add 1 tablespoon of ginger water because it takes away that edge, that meaty edge, that strong chicken taste, and the smell and all that. It's amazing. And I have friends who have commented, said, hey, I don't, even with salmon I do that, and they tell me, oh my goodness, your salmon, it doesn't have that kind of that fishy smell or that fishy taste. Yeah, that's the trick of it. Okay, that's the trick of it. So I added 1 tablespoon of ginger water, a little bit of salt, yeah, as I mentioned, and a little bit of black pepper, and just season it. Okay, so I'm gonna turn on the stove. Okay, let me turn on the stove. Right, and so with this dish, I will use olive butter. Okay, or butter. All right, for those of you who do not have olive butter, you can use butter that's this one supports healthy cholesterol levels. Yeah, so I'm I'm a health nut. Yeah. So this is olive butter. Okay. So I'm going to put a little bit in the pan. Okay. And we're going to fry the shrimp. Okay. So the thing about cooking shrimp is this. Okay. It's very important to take note. Yeah. You do not want the shrimp to be rubbery. Okay. And neither do you want the shrimp to be like undercooked. So make sure that you cook the shrimp in such a way that it has that pinkish tinge. That's where you know it's cooked, but not too cooked, because you don't want it to be rubbery. Okay. Case in point, a lesson learned. I cooked some noodles, and one of my friends from Aikido was telling me, you know what? I said, what? Can I make a comment? Okay, yeah, what? He said, guess what? Your shrimp in that noodle, the chow mein, is pretty rubbery, you know? And he looked at me. He's not a cook, by the way. He looked at me, said, you know what? You need to cook shrimp in such a way that has that pinkish tinge, you know? Not overcooked, or else it gets too rubbery. So that was a huge lesson learned, okay? Yeah. Huge. All right. I was so embarrassed. I wanted to, put a paper bag over my head and hide myself already. Okay, so I'm gonna put the shrimp in. Okay. Okay, so shrimp. Very nice smell. I love the aroma. That's the thing, you see, when you cook shrimp in butter, yeah, it has a different thing about it, and it's amazing. I love it. Okay. So with this dish, hang on, hold that thought. Just forgot my plates. Okay. So with this dish. Okay, so what you need, okay, would be shrimp, of course, yeah, okay, yeah, butter, yes, all right, like I already mentioned to you about the ingredients, yeah, the four mentioned ingredients, garlic, okay, put tons of garlic, okay, and you will need okay, chopped parsley, okay, you can get it at the supermarket, okay, all right, and crushed red pepper flakes, okay, yeah, and okay, to add to the magical touch of it, okay, it's, oh my goodness, it gives you that oomph, okay, this is the bomb, okay, so it's called Swanson bone broth, chicken broth, yeah, so I'll add a little to it. I'll show you how, okay, so I'm turning the shrimp. Remember what I mentioned, that the shrimp, you want the shrimp to look pinkish, not rubbery, okay? So do not cook, okay? Do not cook the shrimp for too long, okay? Or else it will have that rubbery thing, okay? And then it's not nice, yeah, trust me. Yeah, was quite embarrassing actually when he mentioned that, oh, you should cook the shrimp so that it looks pinkish, not rubbery, right? Okay, yeah, anyway, yeah. Okay, so that's the shrimp. Okay, and I'm frying the shrimp. I'm gonna add a little bit more butter because I love butter. Okay, it gives the shrimp will literally melt in your mouth. Trust me, on this, it really literally melts in your mouth. Okay, all right. Okay, and I think the shrimp is pretty much done. Pinkish, yeah, in color, pinkish. All right. Okay, I'm going to put it into a plate. Okay. Oops. Yep. Okay. So I'm when I went to the supermarket the other day, I found this in the when I was buying the shrimp, it included in the shrimp what you might call herb butter. I'm gonna try this today and see how it goes. Okay, yeah. Smells nice. Okay, so they included 2 of this. Yeah. Whoa, it smells really good. Okay, so I'm going to add garlic. Okay. As you can see, I added quite a lot of garlic. I love garlic. Yeah, love garlic. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna decrease the temperature a little bit. Okay, so you know it's frying the garlic, and now I'm adding crushed red pepper. Okay. Okay. So why the crushed red pepper now? Okay. Yeah, because you know why? It gives that zing. It gives that oomph to the taste. So you can add whatever amount, you know. If you like spicy, then you add a little bit more. If you don't like spicy, then just a pinch of it, okay? So it gives that oomph. Yeah, it really does, okay? And now I'm gonna add this bone broth, okay? Chicken bone broth. It's so good, okay? Oh my goodness, yeah, it's so good, okay? It's amazing. Okay, and I'm gonna add the shrimp now. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, it's amazing. I love the smell. It's so good. Okay. Oh wow, it's amazing. Okay, so right now. So some people, okay, add tons of lemon juice. I forgot to mention about the lemon juice, okay? So for me, I don't like it to be too sour, you know what I mean? So I'll just put a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit, okay? Maybe 1 teaspoon, and yeah, a teaspoon and a half. Yeah. Or maybe, okay, just a little bit more. That's it, okay? I don't want too sour. I'm not a fan of you know, when the dish is too sour. Okay, all right. And I'm gonna add. Okay, so for the final touch, okay, just add a little bit, just a bit. Okay, remember we've already seasoned the shrimp. You don't need a lot of salt, just a pinch. Okay, little bit. You don't want to go all crazy about it. Okay, just a bit. Okay, so I've added a little bit. So let me add a little bit more bone broth, okay, just a bit more. Smells so good. Okay, and a little bit of cooking wine. This is cooking wine, okay. I don't use the huge wine, you know, bottles of wine and all that, because I don't really drink. In fact, I don't drink. So I mean, it'll be a huge waste if I get a huge bottle of it, you know. So yeah, okay. Oh my goodness, it's so good. Okay, this is the final touch. Okay, you add chopped parsley, okay, to it. Okay, be generous. Okay. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. So good, so good, so good, so good. Okay, I'm going to stir a little bit. Oh wow, the shrimp looks amazing. Okay, that's it. That's it, voila. Okay. Oh, I forgot something. Okay, so let me show you something. Okay, so for those of you who like cooking but we don't really have time, yeah, all right, and let's say you have a tight schedule, you don't really have much time, this is good. This is fantastic. Okay, so this is really healthy. It's a minute jasmine rice and red quinoa. Ooh, and there's this one, and there's even brown rice, and you have different options: white rice, white jasmine rice. So all you need to do is just to open it a little bit. Okay, hang on. and open it, okay, a crack, and just put in the microwave. Okay, I'm going to put it in the microwave for 1 minute. Okay. Okay. So it's in the microwave for 1 minute. You need to, don't forget to open it a crack, okay? Or else the whole thing will pop in the microwave, and good luck to you, you know, with regard to the cleaning. I made a mistake of like not opening it a crack, and then, you know, my microwave oven was like, oh my goodness, it was like a huge mess inside, and I had to spend at least a few minutes cleaning it, okay? You don't want to do that, okay? So what I do is that usually I put it on a plate, you know, the rice, okay, the quinoa rice, red jasmine and quinoa rice, and I put the shrimp on top, okay. And so sometimes when I bring it for the classes, because I teach English as a second language, I'll be heating up the food in the microwave, and my students will be commenting, oh my god, the smell is so good. Yeah, okay, so hold that thought. Okay, so there's red jasmine rice and red quinoa, as you can see. So I'm gonna scoop my shrimps on and put it on top, and put them on top of the rice. Okay, right? So let's see. And voila, that's it. That's the shrimp scampi. That's it. It's really easy. People have asked me, how do you cook that? Oh, it's really easy. It's really, really easy. Okay, I'm gonna have a taste of it. Okay, steaming the rice. Oh my goodness. So good. I love it. You know, there's this oh my goodness, the flavors really complement the you know, the salty, the saltish, the salty, you know, the taste, you know, in terms of the shrimp, and the tanginess, you know, the spiciness, and also you can just a little bit of the lemon, just a little bit, not too crazy, but it's amazing. It's amazing. So good. So good. Okay. So for my so this video is dedicated to my friends, my Aikido friends, for those of them who have asked me, how do you cook shrimp scampi? Well, guess what? That's how you cook shrimp scampi. Okay. Okay, so as I mentioned, I'm also besides teaching English as a second language, I'm also a life coach. So I work with mainly kids, teens, and sometimes adults about you know, about life choices, about coping with stress and stuff like that. Okay, so recently I was just thinking about because of what I'm going through, you know, because the last few years have been crazy with the capital CRAZY. Seriously, it's been crazy. So I think this year, it's the ending of this year, it's like slowly, gradually tapering down, and things are slowly moving in place. Okay, gradually moving in place. So it's not easy navigating through all that craziness. Okay, so today I'm going to show you some cards. Let me see, how many cards do I have? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I have 6 cards. Okay, so look, let's look at it. Okay, so the first card is unexpected. Okay, unexpected. So in this scene, you can see there's a fogginess around the guy. Okay, and he's riding his bike. Okay, and he's moving forward. Okay, despite the fog. Okay, so what resonated with me, I mean, with regard to this picture, is the man just on his bike and cycling forward. All right, so there's this what we call the forward momentum. You can see that. We don't know about the speed, but all we can see is that there's that forward momentum, and there's the word unexpected. Yeah. So sometimes life throws us unexpected stuff. You know, like let's say for example, you know, a change in job scope. Let's say you know, let's say for example, let's say suddenly you have to work with someone who is pretty challenging, or let's say a change in relationships, or somebody suddenly comes into your life. You know what I mean? Out of nowhere. Okay, unexpected. Before. Okay, and the other one that the other card that I have is back and forth. Okay. Okay, so the words are back and forth, and you can see the man is walking forward, and you can also see he's walking the other way. Okay, so there's a lot of what we call back and forth movement. Okay, okay, I will mention about it more later. Yeah, all right. And third card is patience. Okay, and you can see the person is like folding his hands, you know, clasping his hands, not folding, clasping his hands, and I think he's holding some beads, maybe meditation beads. Yeah, all right. And he's sitting very still. Okay, so there's a certain stillness in this picture. There isn't that resignation, but you know that there's that I would call it that calmness in this picture, where he's sitting down and he's just sitting and wait. I would say holding the beads and waiting. Okay, there isn't. I like this card. I like it because of the picture. The picture resonates with me. Okay, so note that in that picture, right, he's not like wringing his hands, wondering what the hell is happening, but he's just calmly clasping his hands and just holding the meditation beads. That's it. Okay. And the next picture would be the everything is okay. Okay, everything is okay. And intention. Okay, I love the words intention, and the squirrel is working on the hazelnut. I was reading an article, and the article read that it takes a while for the nut to crack. It's not an easy feat, but in this picture you can see that the squirrel is, you know, working on the hazelnut with that intention of cracking the nut. Okay, I love the word intention. And the last one is shift. Yeah, where the cocoon transfers, transforms into a butterfly. It hasn't transformed into a butterfly yet, but you can see that the metamorphosis is slowly, gradually happening here. Okay, and it's called shift. All right. So why these cards? So I was as a number of you might know, yeah, I did mention before that I do Aikido. Okay, it's a form of martial art. So yesterday at training, I was working with somebody who is 6'2". He's so tall, and I'm not that tall, and he's got such huge hands, and I've got, my hands are not that huge. So we were in Aikido. There's a lot of techniques with which involve hand lock. So I had trouble doing that, and trouble locking, and trouble bringing the person to the ground. And I like what my instructor said. She said the only way, she said, think about Finding Nemo. The only way out is through and around. That was so beautifully said. And that's it. Something shifted, and I just brought that guy down to the ground. So thing is this, when we go through unexpected events, okay, when all is not clear yet, okay, all right. So sometimes it's very tempting for us to just tell ourselves, okay, I might as well give up. I'm not going to handle it. It's just too hard. It's just way too hard. I'm not saying therefore you should be masochist and torture ourselves if the situation is way too hard. But I'm talking about challenges in terms of our jobs, and challenges in terms of our relationships. So the only way out is through and around. So notice that this guy, he's going through the fog. Okay, there's forward movement. So the only way out is through and around. Okay, and sometimes we are tempted to go back and forth. Okay, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I do that? Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I do that? So focus on your breathing. Focus on your breathing. Sit in a quiet place, and just sit and feel your feet on the floor. Feel your breath. Everything's gonna be okay. Because when you sit and when you are with yourself and you feel your breathing, it will calm you down. And when you are calmer, it will give you that resources to tackle whatever issues you have to tackle. And everything's going to be okay. Just feel your feet on the floor, okay? And you will have that intention. Because the thing is this, if you have that intention to move forward, all right, do not give up. Work bit by bit, little by little, little by little, and very soon, before you know it, there will be shifts. Just take one thing at one day at a time, one breath at a time. Okay, as I mentioned that I am in the midst of writing a book. I'm going to read you, not the whole thing, but just a little bit of it, just a bit. When life presents challenges, when it is hard going, the one thing we must avoid doing is blaming ourselves for not being enough, fast enough, good enough, competent enough. The list can go on. Be compassionate with ourselves. Often we are not given the roadmap to navigate through life's challenges. Practice daily routines that are affirming, like meditation, breath work, and taking slow walks in nature. During the day, observe your breath. Breathing seems commonsensical. However, often when we are feeling rushed or agitated, our breaths get shallow. Recalibrate by taking deep breaths and feeling your feet on the floor. As you take deep breaths, observe what feels constricted or tight within your body. These routines help us ground ourselves and help us and keep us centered. Practice choosing to focus on what is within our control instead of getting all stressed out by focusing on things that are beyond your control. So, what is within our control? This includes our choices, how we choose to live our lives, and how we react to our environment. We can only control our choices. How others choose to live their lives or manage their emotions is beyond our control. Okay, so this is, so let me read this part, all right? Okay. Choose you. You matter and your needs matter. Attend to your needs and exercise self-care. Eat nourishing meals and take plenty of rest. While these practices seem normal, often people neglect their self-care and rest during stressful moments. Choose your community, people who get you and who are like-minded. Navigating through life can sometimes be challenging, but when we have a community to go to, while the going may be tough, we can ride the waves because we are supported by people who matter. We can rise above our circumstances. We can navigate through obstacles thrown our way. For some, that might look like taking small steps daily and choosing to focus on their goals. For others, that might look like making daily choices to focus on their dreams and what lights them up. The ocean has natural high tides and low tides. Like the ebb and flow of the tide, our lives have seasons of highs and lows. The low season will not stay that way. In time, the circumstances will improve. In time, we will see the light. Even though it seems dark at times, we can rise, knowing we are not alone with God. This. So that's all for Hayward's Cooking, and thank you for subscribing. And if you have not subscribed, click onto the subscribe channel, and I would love to see you on this channel. So I'll see you in a couple of weeks because I'll be in Florida soon. I'm spending my Christmas with some friends, and I'm going to eat my shrimp scampi now. Okay, so this is the shrimp scampi, and so good. Okay, so try the recipe. All right, so see you next time. Okay, ciao, sayonara, adios, goodbye. Okay, see you soon.